largest housing development project in the nation. Angus called the project Wynwood. In this expansive area, Wynn planned to build 2,200 homes and 592 apartments. Estimations projected it would take 5 years to complete the project at a cost of $33 million. Angus completed the first 150 Wynwood homes in December 1946. AHR sold them at prices ranging from $8,000 to $25,000. At the end of the month, every house had been sold. Wynwood construction continued at a slow but steady pace. After construction started on 108 apartments, Wynn announced that AHR would build 700 more homes before the year ended. It would become Dallas's largest rental housing project at a cost of $2.5 million. Located along Zhang Boulevard, Angus named the future complex Wynwood Gardens. It officially opened on April 19, 1948. Afterward, Wynn planned to complete 348 apartments by the end of December. However, new zoning regulations killed the project. Undeterred, Angus turned his attention toward expanding Wynwood, starting with a shopping center called Wynwood Village. Located near the heart of the neighborhood, it covered 27 acres at the intersection of Illinois Avenue and Zhang Boulevard. It would have 3 shopping outlets, 4 drive-in restaurants, 1 gas station, a movie theater, and an office building. Construction began in February 1949. Wynwood Village opened December 1st of that same year. In 1953, Angus Wynn became chairman of the Dallas Chamber of Commerce Aviation Committee. He soon found himself in the middle of a volatile situation. For several years, American Airlines enjoyed a monopoly of the West Coast and Northeastern routes. The company accomplished this by taking advantage of a small clause in the Civil Aeronautics Act of 1938. The other airlines grew tired of the monopoly and planned to take action. Meanwhile, Carter Field Airport in Fort Worth was crushing Dallas's Love Field with its monopoly of flights. All this came to a head in 1954 after 5 years of hard lobbying. In May 1954, 6 airlines filed an application with the Civil Aeronautics Board. They wanted new routes from the Southwest to the West Coast and Northeast. American Airlines immediately opposed the application, but failed to stop it. The Civil Aeronautics Board scheduled a hearing for September 8, 1954. At the hearing, Fort Worth proclaimed that if American Airlines was going to have competition, all the rivals should provide exclusive service to Carter Field. Dallas argued that Love Field was needed to provide adequate service for future population increases. Meanwhile, the Dallas Chamber of Commerce got involved with 2 related cases. Wynn's aviation department led the charge in the recently reopened Central Airlines Fayetteville case. The Civil Aeronautics Board would determine if the airline could have extra routes to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Fort Smith, Arkansas, Muskogee, Oklahoma, and Paris, Texas. It would also decide if these flights served Carter Field or Love Field. The CAB sided with Central Airlines, providing Wynn with a significant victory. Just as important, Dallas won the Louisville case. The victory allowed American Airlines, Eastern Airlines, and Trans World to provide nonstop flights from Dallas to Louisville, Kentucky. In the midst of these 2 victories, Fort Worth offered Dallas $4 million for the right to use half of Carter Field. Dallas also could share its name with the airport. The Chamber of Commerce immediately rejected the offer, calling it a blatant attempt to eliminate its budget deficits. The hearing finally ended in September 1955, nearly a year after it had started. The presiding examiner sent his recommendations to the Civil Aeronautics Board. On December 16th, the CAB made its final decision.